पूजा की श्रील प्रभुपाद की वैद्यनाथ प्रभु प्रेमध्वनि जय 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 बोल जय विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रसाद ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकथा मह्यं ददति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलान् श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णा चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे We are reading from Bhagavad Gita chapter 10. Yep, thank you. Okay. Does someone need a German translation? If you can raise your hands. 1, 2. Ich denke, heute ist das sehr große Privileg für Englisch hier. Okay. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 10, verse 11. Tesham evanukampartham aham ajnanajam tamaha. Tesham evanukampartham aham ajnanajam tamaha. Nasayami atma bhavasto. Nasayami atma bhavasto. Jnanadipena bhasvata. Jnanadipena bhasvata. Tesham evanukampartham aham ajnanajam tamaha. Nasayami atma bhavasto. Jnanadipena bhasvata. Tesham evanukampartham aham ajnanajam tamaha. Nasayamatma bhavasto. Jnanadipena bhasvata. Someone from Prabhu's. Tesham evanukampartham aham ajnanajam tamaha. Nasayami atma bhavasto. Jnanadipena bhasvata. Someone from Mataji. Tesham evanukampartham aham ajnanajam tamaha. Nasayami atma bhavasto. Jnanadipena bhasvata. Tesham, for them, ever, certainly. Anukampa artham, to show special mercy. Aham, I. Ajnana jam, ajnanajam, due to ignorance. Tamaha, darkness. Nashayami, dispel. Atma bhava, within their hearts. Stha, situated. Jnana, of knowledge. Deepena, with the lamp. Bhasvata, glowing. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. To show them special mercy, I dwell in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Purport. When Lord Chaitanya was in Benares promulgating the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, thousands of people were following him. Prakashananda Saraswati, a very influential and learned scholar in Banaras at that time, derided Lord Chaitanya for being a sentimentalist. Sometimes Mayavadi philosophers criticize the devotees because they think that most of the devotees are in the darkness of ignorance and are philosophically naive, sentimentalists. Actually, that is not the fact. There are very, very learned scholars who have put forward the philosophy of devotion. But even if a devotee does not take advantage of their literatures or of his spiritual master, If he is sincere in his devotional service, he is helped by Krishna himself within his heart. So, the sincere devotee engaged in Krishna consciousness cannot be without knowledge. The only qualification is that one carry out devotional service in full Krishna consciousness. The Mayavadi philosophers think that without discriminating one cannot have pure knowledge. For them, this answer is given by the Supreme Personality, Supreme Lord. Those who are engaged in pure devotional service, even though they be without sufficient education and even without sufficient knowledge of the Vedic principles, are still helped by the Supreme Lord God, as stated in this verse. The Lord tells Arjuna that basically there is no possibility of understanding the supreme truth, the absolute truth, the supreme personality of Godhead simply by speculating. For the supreme truth is so great that it is not possible to understand Him or to achieve Him simply by making a mental effort. Man can go on speculating for several millions of years, and if he is not devoted, if he is not a lover of the supreme truth, he will never understand Krishna or the supreme truth. Only by devotional service is the supreme truth, Krishna, pleased, and by his inconceivable energy, he can reveal himself to the heart of the pure devotee. The pure devotee anticipated. This is the special mercy rendered to the pure devotee by Krishna. To the contamination of material association through many, many millions of births, one's heart is always covered with the dust of materialism. But when one engages in devotional service and constantly chants Hare Krishna, the dust quickly clears and one is elevated to the platform of pure knowledge. The ultimate goal, Vishnu, can be attained only by this chant and by devotional service and not by mental speculation or argument. The pure devotee does not have to worry about the material necessities of life. He need not be anxious because when he removes the darkness of his from his heart, everything is provided automatically by the Supreme Lord, who is pleased by the loving devotional service of the devotee. This is the essence of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. By studying Bhagavad Gita, one can become a soul completely surrendered to the Supreme Lord and engage himself in pure devotional service. As the Lord takes charge, one becomes completely free from all kinds of materialistic endeavors. The translation: to show them special mercy, I, dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Hare Krishna. Krishna is saying to Arjuna to show them special mercy. Who are these they? Who are them that Krishna is saying? His devotees? This is the last shloka from the Chatur shloka of Bhagavad Gita, which means it is a summary of the whole Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 10, 8 to 11. And if we go just one verse before, Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayantite. To these who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So Krishna is saying it is clearly that devotees are safe. If one is becoming a devotee, then he need not worry. Sometimes we come across some doubts. There is a big library of books there. When will I finish reading all that? At least once. Forget about second time. At least once. Okay, I have read at least once. How much I understood? The more I read, the more I'm confused. Isn't it? Why? Because we are not able to digest such a vast scriptural knowledge. At one point, we just give up. Either we give up reading or sometimes altogether Krishna consciousness. It's too much. But Krishna is saying that one who is engaged in his service with love, he is giving the intelligence. So, what is easy? To become a devotee or to read all the books? I mean, by reading books also, the purpose is to become devotee. But the easier way for me is become a devotee. Why? Because Krishna is saying in this verse, he's saying, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. How many of us are very, very serious in our devotion? I repeat the question. How many of us want to be very serious in devotion? I just made small correction. I understood. And Krishna is saying, if we are just little bit serious, we want to be, yeah? But if we just put our effort with love, by offering the Lord services, to offer water or a fruit or a flower or a leaf, I don't think we need to do some higher education. It's nothing like, okay, you have to finish the Bhakti Shastri. After you finish the Bhakti Shastri, then you can start offering flower to the Lord. No. You can offer from your heart because you say, hey, Krishna is a person. When we have this understanding, Krishna is a person. Why? Because he has love. He exchanges loving relationship with everyone. With this basic understanding, we can already engage in devotion. And when we engage in devotional service, some scholars, yeah, Srila Prabhupada mentioned in the purport, Mayavad philosophers, they think, hey, you are too sentimentalist. How can you have emotion? Bhakti is something very intellectual. You should be expert in Shastras. It's very interesting that Adi Shankaracharya, when he was in, yeah, I think it was Banaras or no, Varanasi, sorry, Varanasi. Then he has to sing a very nice song, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Mudamate. At that time, there were so nice, great scholars who were just discussing the grammar of this particular poetry should be like this. They're too much, almost like fighting, yeah. Because when you are on logic, it's yeah. In the end, we are just interested in making sure that verse is correct, but not the purpose of the verse. In that, even Adi Shankaracharya, he also says that let's not waste our time in really becoming jnanis. The secret lies in this verse. Why? Because if we become a devotee, the Lord is saying, I show them special mercy. If we are not devotees, then Krishna is saying, okay, you become a yogi, go on Alps, yeah, it's not Himalayas here. You go on to the Alps where there is the place where no one can come and disturb you, and you can perform Ashtanga Yoga. Breathe in, breathe out. Hmm? And then you can realize the Lord in your heart. Though that's too much, it's too cold outside. Let me sit, lock myself in a library. In a library where it's me and my books. Read, read, read. And then one day we get realization, oh, we only get realization that, oh, we have wasted our time. If we miss the point, it's not bad to go and perform yoga in Himalayas. I'm not saying let's not do that. These days, a lot of things are happening on nice resorts, right? Outstations. Not saying that let's not read the books. After all, books are the essence. How can I say that when Prabhupada book marathon is coming, Sankirtan devotees will kill me. What are you doing here? Saying no books? But the purpose of all this is to appreciate Krishna, to engage ourselves in the service of Krishna. Depending on our capacities, depending on our interest, we can engage ourselves in the service of the Lord. Taking up to, we shouldn't just stuck at karma yogis, jnana yogis, dhyana yogis. We want to become bhakti yogis. That's why Krishna is saying, if you engage in my service, I am going to give you special mercy. Special mercy of what we exactly need to know. That intelligence is what Krishna gives. That buddhi he gives. And in this verse, he clearly says how. Sometimes we may think, hey, intelligence, but where is the knowledge? Intelligence we have, but we really need a backup, right? We need to really base it on some knowledge, fact. Krishna is saying, Jnana Deepena Bhasvatam. The ignorance that's in our heart, that is covered, making us believe that we are this body, all this covering will be taken off by that knowledge, the light of knowledge. I think day after tomorrow, as you may know, it is Diwali. It's a festival of lights. In India, it's more than that. It's also festival of sweets. That's the most busy time for the business people. Yeah. If I tell how they make sweets, you'll not eat anymore. It's a festival of lights, festival of sweets. In ISKCON, we have every Sunday such a festival anyway. Yeah, we have Arati of the Lord. The purpose of offering the light is to seek the warm blessings by accepting the Arati of the lamp and sweets. Why only sweets? We have so many items. Prashadam. Srila Prabhupada said, to Pradyumna Prabhu at that time that, yeah, in India Diwali is celebrated. Yeah, one may want, if they want in temples, they can light hundreds of candles all over the temple. Yeah, we have to be careful. that it's not too risky. Yeah, but yeah, the spirit of celebrating Srila Prabhupada didn't stop there. Why? Because it is, in fact, a very big celebration of Lord Ramachandra coming back to Ayodhya after 14 years. This also means that we want to lit a lamp in our heart and welcome the Lord in our heart. That is the spirit. Because it was a new moon day when Lord Ram has returned to Ayodhya, all the residents of Ayodhya, they have lit lamps along the path. Yeah, it was not just, yeah, if Ram want, he can shoot an arrow and then everything is lit up. Yeah. But then, what is special about this Diwali? Deep is lamp and Vali is a row of lights or lamps. Because the Lord appreciates the service of his devotees. And here, Shri Shadbhuja ki jai, Shri Gaurnitai ki jai. In Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, oh, we are running short of time. Eats for Krishna. On the day of Diwali, she want to feed her little Krishna with sweets. And then we see all this wonderful Damodar Leela takes place. Why? Because Lord was not happy. He didn't want just sweets. He want attention. Yashoda wanted to give him sweets. With great love, she herself wanted to churn the butter and make sweets from that. Krishna said, "Yeah, okay, you can do that. That's love. But how can you leave me alone?" Anyway, that's Leela itself is wonderful. That also helps us. So many lamps in our heart are lit up because of just wonderful Damodar Leela. But let's focus on this aspect of Jnana Deepa. In the last para of this chapter, this verse, it is said, by studying Bhagavad Gita, one can become a soul completely surrendered to the Supreme Lord and engage himself in pure devotional service. The whole purpose of Bhagavad Gita is what? Yeah, is for what? To understand this point, that we become totally surrendered, means to become completely a devotee. And then Krishna is assuring, then don't worry, I will take care. Krishna has given so many places assurance while he is talking to Arjuna. Just don't worry, you just engage in my service. Then you are assured. But we have our own doubts. Isn't it? How many are doubtful in the promises of Krishna? Why do we have that? Why are we doubtful of Krishna? Ignorance. Okay. Any other reason?
Again, Shraddha na sanshayatma vinashyati. Nayam lokovastinam parvasukham sanshayatma. When there is any doubtful soul about Krishna, nobody can remove his doubt. He has no any comfortable life in this life or other life, in the next life. Sanshayatma vinashyati. Doubtful souls always meets with destruction.
Yes. But the question is why we are doubtful.
Because of Maya.
Okay.
Maya. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Daivihi esha gunmayi mam maya duratya mam ye prapadante maya medam taranti.
So should we blame Maya or should we blame
If
ourselves?
anybody surrenders unto me, he goes away from my Maya. Otherwise, it's very difficult to overcome my Maya, my illusion energy.
Yeah. So is Maya great or we? Who
Yeah,
is
we
great?
are great.
We are great.
Yeah. Because we can become devotee of Krishna.
Wonderful.
That is our greatness.
Because we have doubt in that spirit, that's why we usually
Yeah.
get caught.
Yeah.
And Krishna is saying, don't worry. He is saying that I will be in your heart as Paramatma. And what am I doing? Usually we may have heard this Shvetashwara Upanishad where there are two birds. One bird is eating and the other bird is witnessing. Upadrashta Anumanta. Upadrashta means one who is overseeing what is happening. Anumanta is one who is granting the activity that what we are performing. Is that everything? No. Then where is the mercy of the Lord? Here he is saying, being inside, I am going to destroy ignorance with the knowledge. So Krishna is giving knowledge. But what we need to do is to become a devotee. Where there is trust, there is no doubt. Usually we are doubtful, that's why we are not building that faith in Krishna. When we do not have such great faith in Krishna, we are always like on the edge. Shall I really give? Huh? Yeah, Krishna consciousness is very nice. Yeah, but I have doubts. Yeah, he is successful, he is successful, but what about me? I have doubt. Because maybe it works for them, but what about me? When we read Bhagavad Gita, when we hear Bhagavad Gita, all these doubts are clarified. Just like how Arjuna, who was in, I would say, our doubts are nothing. Huh? Whether we work or not, okay, no problem. Arjuna's doubt was, should I fight or not fight? Huh? And when in Pandavas, when Arjuna will not fight, that's it. Because Pandavas, yeah, Dharmaraj has so much confidence that if Arjuna is there, we can win. And in fact, Dharmaraj was very happy because who was there with Arjuna? Krishna. And though Krishna was just in front of him, Arjuna lost composure. The first chapter of Bhagavad Gita is all about how to justify not to fight. When we are doubtful, we always find reasons, isn't it? Yeah, it works, but for me it doesn't work. You know why? Because I know myself. I am not good. I have so many problems. I have so many bad habits. I have that. I have this. So many things. Arjuna was telling Krishna, how can you say so easily? You are asking to kill my own relatives. You are asking to fight against my gurus. And you know what happens in a battlefield? It's not, put up a big stage like a Hollywood and then you fight and then afterwards take it off. No, it's a real fight, real battle. What happened to the women if men are killed in the battlefield? What happened to the children? Everything, and you are asking me to fight? And finally, he didn't have any more reasons to complain. He said, now I don't know what I have to do. He just left the Gandhi. And then Krishna is saying, yeah, now Arjuna is in the right position to understand what Krishna is going to speak. He said, yeah, first Arjuna is saying, Karpanya dosha pahata svabhava prachyamitvam dharma sammoda cheta yashreyasam nishchitam bruhitanme sishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. Krishna, now I know my position. I am just your shishya. I am your student. I am your disciple. That is the qualification. When one comes to the qualification of in the mode of listening, to accept the advice, to accept the instructions, then the Lord will flow into one's heart with what one should do. And then, then Krishna starts speaking here, you are not this body, you are the soul. All this Bhagavad Gita is telling all about knowledge. It's filled with knowledge. And then when we are talking about Diwali, the festival of lights, the light what we see on the street, yeah, is only helping us to see outside. What about inside? Do we want to see what is inside our heart? There is a lot of avidya. Yeah? No? Sometimes over vidya. Means when you know too many things, then finally we don't know what are we doing. That is also danger. Avidya is a bit better, yeah, because we can start gaining. When we know too many things, then becomes, oh, now how to understand everything. In Padma Puran, Lord Shiva is explaining to or saying the glories of Bhagavad Gita chapter. Each chapter, how potent it is, how one can attain moksha, hmm, how one can attain success, how one is blessed. And after that, Parvati, Goddess Parvati is asking, can you please glorify Bhagavad Gita? Yeah. With a limited time I have, I'll just try to quickly say the glories so that we appreciate the light that is available in this wonderful book, so that we take up to maybe Gita life or Gita study, or yeah, maybe take up to some nice practice of reading Bhagavad Gita every day in circles, in groups. But to understand the value of Bhagavad Gita from this Gita Mahatmya, it is said, Mala nirmochana pumsam jala snanam dine dine sakrit gitamrita snanam samsara mala nashanam. When we are taking baths, the dirt on our body is cleansed. That's why we are doing every day. Of course, I came across someone in Germany who said, you should not take bath every day. Come on. All the good, the skin gets spoiled. He said, maybe once in 7 days. He's a different kind of parikshit. So, and of course, he used to apply some nice creams, gels, whatever. Yeah. And then, no, we know that nirmochanam pumsam jala snanam dine dine. Sakrit Gita Amrita snanam. Gita Amrita, the nectar of Bhagavad Gita, is so powerful that it cleanses one from samsara mala nashanam. Samsar mal means whatever we have accumulated in this world, all it's here. It's just, what is it? Fevistick, huh? What is that? It's sticking all, so many dirt is inside our heart, mind, body. So it is said that if one takes bath even once in the sacred Ganges water of Bhagavad Gita, for him the dirt of material life is altogether vanquished. Amazing, isn't it? Bhagavad Gita. We are thinking Bhagavad Gita is just one book. One book, what can one book do? I have so many books I have read in my life. So many books I have read. What can a Bhagavad Gita do? Because it is said that there is no difference between Bhagavad Gita and Krishna himself. We may think that, okay, this is just a respectable book in Hindu homes. We may see Bhagavad Gita is nicely packed and wrapped in, set up in an altar. Yeah, anyone saw that? There will be a nice red cloth. Yeah,
Yes, in every house.
yeah. See, every house has one nice arrangement. Book, very nicely packed, kept inside the altar. Maybe sometimes once a while people may take it out also to read, but yeah, so respectable book. But the Krishna is present and we worship Krishna in the form. Very nice. But Krishna wants us to read. Otherwise, why is Krishna speaking about all this karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, bhakti yoga, buddhi yoga? After all, the world today is all behind yoga, right? Hot yoga, soft yoga, sun yoga, so many. Krishna gave book already long back. Yogas are already there, yeah. We just have, maybe the book doesn't has these postures, yeah, like cool, Huh? Why? Because we are just not interested about pranayama. We are not just interested about asana, yama, niyama, dharana. No, we only want samadhi, right? What is samadhi? What is samadhi? Sleep. We all want what? Peaceful sleep, right? Just when I lay on my bed, nothing should disturb. Nothing. I should be in my dream world. Krishna is present in the book. Why? Because Krishna has spoken every word. Ah, in fact, in Mahabharata, we say this Bharat Amrita Sarvasvam Vishnu Pakrit Vinihritam Gita Gangodakam Pitva Punarjanma na vidyate. What is it? One who drinks the water of Ganges attains salvation, mukti. So, what to speak of one who drinks the nectar of Bhagavad Gita? We know Mahabharata is such a big epic, but what is the cream of the epic is Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the essential nectar of Mahabharata, and it is spoken by Lord Krishna himself, the original Vishnu. What is it said? Bhagavad Gita. The glorification of Bhagavad Gita is so much. We usually think, yeah, ISKCON people, they only know Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, they don't know anything else. At least this is enough, isn't it? If we understand this, then we can come to nectar of instruction. If you don't even understand Bhagavad Gita question, where is the question of nectar of instructions? When we don't understand Bhagavad Gita, which is telling, then we can't understand what is Bhakti Yoga. Then we can't understand what is nectar of devotion. That's why Srila Prabhupada says there are nice books one should read one by one, not just like jump in. And this is a showstopper already. If you read Bhagavad Gita, we want to read again and again and again. It is said, Sarvopanishado Gavo Dugda Gopala Nandana Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta Dugdam Gitamrita Mahat. This Gita Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, it is the essence of all Upanishads, which means if one is an expert, a bookworm who want to read, he can go on. But for lazy fellows like me, the essence of everything is inside this, because it is said Gita Upanishad is the essence of all Upanishads. Why so? Because it is just like a cow, and the Lord Krishna, who is famous as where did I stop? Yeah, as a cowherd boy, is milking this cow. Arjuna is just like a calf. I'm also waiting for the German so I can reflect. And learned scholars and pure devotees are to drink the nectarian milk of Bhagavad Gita. In fact, it is said, for this world where we are having very less time for practicing devotional life, Please raise who is struggling to meet the time, yeah, the pressure. Oh, I have no time, no time. But so many books are there, what to do? In the Gita Mahatmya it is said, Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam. It is said, Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva, Eka Mantras Tasya Namani Yani, Karmapi Ekam Tasya Devasya Seva. If we understand this and if we daily meditate on this shloka, Lord Shiva is telling to Parvati, saying, Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam. Devaki Putra, who is Devaki Putra? Krishna. Hmm? Not any other Gitas, yeah, because there are also other Gitas. Yeah. So many songs. Geet means song. Bhagavad Gita. We are talking about who is that? Devaki Putra Geetam. The song sung by Lord Sri Krishna. Let there be one scripture only, one common scripture for whole world. Bhagavad Gita. Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva. Let there be one God for the whole world, Sri Krishna. No need to confuse. Yeah. Brahma is saying the same thing, Lord Shiva is saying the same thing. Why are we not understanding? They are saying there is only one God, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Ishvara Paramah Krishna Sachit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Very simple. And then Eko Mantras Tasya Namani Yani. One hymn, one mantra. What is that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given one mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then Karmapi Ekam Tasya Devasya Seva. What is that one should do? Service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Very simple. What should we read? Bhagavad Gita. Whom should we worship? Sri Krishna. Yeah, what is the third one? What should we chant? Hare Krishna Mahamantra. What is the last one? To engage in the service. When we engage in these four things, everything is taken care. Hmm. And then everything comes. Everything comes. Why? Because we want light in our life. Who wants light in life? Free of cost? Of course, right? Huh? We want light in our life. For Diwali, we lit lights everywhere. But here Krishna is lighting the light in our heart. This verse, Jnana Deepena Bhashvata. When the light is lit by Krishna, what will happen? The inner darkness is gone. And when the inner darkness is gone, then what happens? Everything is clear, everything is revealed. And when everything is revealed, there is no confusion, no doubt. And then what we can do? The last thing, karmapi seva. It is said one has to engage finally in the service of the Supreme Lord. And then, in the other place, Krishna is saying, Jyotishyamapi tad jyotis tamasa param uchyate gnanam yenam jnana gamyam hridi sarvasya vishtitam. Krishna is saying that I will, in the form of light, will illuminate inside you with what? Jnanam. Jnanam yena jnana gamyam. And what is the purpose of jnana is mentioned here. What is the gamyam means? Path. What is the path? I am going to come in you as Paramatma and will lit up that light through which you can walk through the path where you are actually supposed to go. In this way, we appreciate the scriptures as light, the true light. It's nice that we can have all the candles, lamps, everything lit up so that we can celebrate the purpose of welcoming the Lord in our heart, all. But this one book, now maybe I should be very careful to ask this. How many of you have this book already? I'll ask about the. Okay, how many would like to have this book who don't have already? Yeah, one. Maybe someone else. How many of you don't have this book? How many of you do not have this book? Everyone has it? Amazing. So then I'm happy. I can go to the next question. How many of us are reading this book? Reading the book. Don't feel shy. You can be humble, but you can say if you're reading or not, it's okay. How many of you would like to read the book? Okay. So feel free. We can organize such reading groups. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if already here there's such a group that's reading. Otherwise, we can organize such a facility. But let's not miss it. By next Diwali, let's not just wait for the lights outside. Let the light from within, what Krishna wants to lit up. Let's welcome that by reading Bhagavad Gita and making our life successful. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna. Is there some time for comments or questions? It's 4:07. Are there any questions or comments or contribution? My bad is if no one asks, I have to ask questions. I gave you a golden opportunity to ask questions, but what to do? So my question is, yes, thank you.
I still, spoken about it, but I still have this question. Sankaracharya, he was advancedly learned person. He said, you don't have to read any books. But he himself read so many books. So how do you explain?
Only when we read, then we can say. He's Acharya and he's setting the standard, just like how Srila Prabhupada has made practicing Krishna consciousness simple. Srila Prabhupada definitely has filtered so many books that we don't have to read. And one comes to this, the philosophy is, in the end, yeah, he's saying it's not so worth to spend time to understand it when we are not practicing it. So better to practice first, then you'll understand. This is how you introduce a person in a team, right? Someone is he tells everything and then ask, now you start doing, or someone says, let's start doing and you will understand everything. What is better? Practice, buddhi. It is not just jnana, it is vijnana. Vijnana means using the knowledge properly, even if it is little. And sometimes little knowledge is enough. If one has the knowledge of 5 things, yesterday did we discuss what is that? Sadhu Sangha, Nama Kirtana, Bhagavata Shravana, Madhuravas, the last one, Sri Murtir Sevan. Finish. Do we want to practice 64 principles or just 5? Of course, we can do, there is no problem. Isn't it so simple? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made only this five is enough. Is it difficult to chant? Mataji, is it difficult to chant? Maybe you or someone?
Unterschiedlich.
Unterschiedlich.
Einige Tage gut, einige Tage nicht so gut.
We expression is über Qualität, no Quantität. Chanting is not that difficult because no one is asking to pay money, isn't it? It's free. Yeah. No. I am in a country where I don't have freedom to chant. Don't chant loudly. Chant within. Chanting is easy. Nama Kirtanam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Free. Sadhu Sang, is it difficult? No, it's very, very nice because, yeah, we come together, have a great time, we talk about Krishna, we take nice prasadam. After all, we enjoy such a nice time. We want to have it again and again. Sadhu Sang is nice. And Bhagavatam, don't ask. Bhagavatam is nectar. Who doesn't like nectar here? Everyone wants nectar, right? Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam has the potency to bring us to the platform of Paramahamsa. For that, we don't really need to struggle reading grammar, reading all, nothing. Just if we are fortunate to hear Bhagavatam from elevated persons, our life is successful. And then what is the next fourth one? Mathuravas. To visit temples. Why only Sundays? I don't know if temple is open other days, but why only Sundays? We can visit temple every day. Why not? In India we know the culture. Early morning, ring the bell. Yeah, you visit the nearest temple, take a plate of flowers, fruits, and offer to the Lord. Murtir Sevanam. And especially it is meant, Srila Prabhupada says, for Grihasthas, one should offer service to the Murtis, to the Lord, to the deities. Very simple. I don't know. Sorry, Baidyanath Prabhu. I went into a different direction.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I understand. We understand. By the way, we have great philosophers also, Jiva Goswami. Nityananda Prabhu, after touring Sridhar Mayapur with Jiva Goswami, he told him just to go to Benares and study all the philosophies, Nyaya and everything. And then he joined Rupa Sanatan in
Bhajan. To do bhajan.
and he wrote many, many books.
Because Gaudiya Vaishnava,
You have to read books.
because at that time, the image of Gaudiya Vaishnavas was not so much appreciated. They were thinking, hey, these are sentimentalists. They don't know anything. Huh? When we don't have this degree, right? So if you are coming from Harvard or if you are coming from Oxford, hey, see, they are great scholars. I don't have any such paper to show. People may think, hey, I don't know anything. Of course, I still don't know. That's a different story. But so Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, people were thinking there is no bhashyam, there is no bhashyam for Bhagavatam. Then Govinda Bhashyam. Lord Govindji himself came and wrote the Bhashya. So it is, but in the end, the essence of everything is to engage in the service, where the Goswamis have demonstrated Kopina Kanta Sthitam. Goswamis, though they are such a great elevated scholars, they know so many, they have written so many detailed, intimate dealings with the Lord and the gopis.
Gleichzeitig so viel persönlichen Austausch mit
We can't even imagine. But the purpose was to appreciate the greatness of devotion. And that's how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has made.
die Größe der Singh
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has instructed Goswamis to discover the temples in Vrindavan and make this Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy elaborately spread.
Bücher zu schreiben über die Gaudiya Vaishnava
Prabhuji,
Philosophie.
Surdas,
Mhm.
he was blind,
Yeah.
but he wrote a big literature about Krishna. He was blind.
Das war blind, aber hat so viel über
Yeah.
Krishna.
You know his book, Sur Sagar. It's an ocean of poetries, no?
I only, when I was kid, I heard so many.
Yeah.
But I forgot, but yeah,
But
full of devotion.
subjects, in Hindi subjects. is
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Yes, great devotees. Devotion, that the success in devotional life is how purely are we able to offer devotional service.
Die Reinheit des Hingebungsvolldienstes, wie wir also in der Lage sind, reinen Hingebungsvolldienst Krishna auszuführen.
Yeah, one second. So Vaidyanath Prabhu did that.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's a phenomena
Yes.
that what we talk about the Bhakti Shastras also, the books of love of God.
Yeah.
Definitely. Especially the Rupa Goswami's writings about, his dealings with Krishna's dealings with the gopis and all this.
Yeah.
Bhakti Shastras.
Yes. Gaurav.
When Arjuna was hearing Bhagavad Gita, and then we can read also Bhagavad Gita, but Krishna showed him the universal form. So then he was convinced. So if you show me some universal form, then I will also be convinced. So what is this, how we get to this point of seeing some universal form? This is an ingredient of preaching also. for
We-
Arjuna.
Yeah, we can understand that Arjuna, after seeing the Vishwarupa, he said, I have no interest to see. So that is the conclusion of seeing Vishwarupa. So already the conclusion is he's not interested. That's why he said, please, 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 just come back to your normal form in the sweet Krishna form. So, yeah, maybe the point is, because we can see in Srimad Bhagavatam that this Virat Roop is, yeah, not the main, because the devotee one is not interested in seeing the Virat Roop, that how everyone is going into the mouth of Krishna, how is the sun, how is the moon. I think devotee is interested how beautiful Krishna looks and how beautifully we can make Krishna look in our Murti Seva. But I think there are instances, I am not able to recollect, but in Chaitanya Charitamrita, maybe Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed his universal form. I don't remember exactly. Maybe some of you, may already. Maybe Vaidyanath Prabhu, in case if you know.
Yeah, during 28 hours, he sat on the altar.
Mhm.
Lord Vishnu revealed all forms of
All forms.
and devotees saw him manifesting all forms of Lord Vishnu.
Mhm.
He actually sat on the altar.
Okay.
We have Sadhuj.
Sadbuj.
He revealed also the Sadhuj.
When we have faith in Krishna that he says, according to your devotion, I reveal. So we may have to get the devotion of Arjuna to see Virat Roop also. Yeah?
Excuse me, one time like this, I had a dream, I saw Lord Krishna in my dream, then he created human being from his body. He removed a man,
Wow.
then he removed a woman. from his body. And it was that, then 1 week later, then I was pregnant of my son. Then after I gave back to my son, then at the cranking out at the hospital, then the doctor came to me and said, which name will I give to him? I said, I don't know. Then I fall asleep. Then I saw the name
Wow.
Govinda.
Yeah.
So it was then I gave my son Govinda. So I believe, that Lord Krishna, came to us, that we are part of him, that he creates, he's a man, he's a woman, he's everything, So that why you said now that somebody has to have the knowledge of before somebody can see everything. But Lord Krishna showed himself to me. I saw him, many times I saw him, and it's wonderful anyway. Yeah, I saw Lord
Very
Krishna
nice.
many times.
Ye yata mam prapadyante tam tatesha bhajamyaham. Like how one worships him, what way we want to worship, the Lord reveals. So, thank you. Yes.
Prabhu, thank you very much for your class. It's very
Yeah,
interesting.
here's a
I have
question.
one.
So, ein Frage hier und dann wir gehen da. You can speak a little louder then.
Yes, there is in purport Srila Prabhupada is telling there are very, very learned scholars who have put forward the philosophy of devotion. But even if a devotee does not take advantage of their literatures or of his spiritual master, if he is sincere in the devotional service, he is helped by Krishna himself within his heart. So the sincere devotees engaged in Krishna consciousness cannot be without knowledge. There is a question like with this, some of us we can understand that not necessary to read, not necessary to have a spiritual master. Krishna in my heart, and he will help me. Why is Srila Prabhupada telling like this? Could you open a little?
Okay. So, in the purport, it is mentioned that even if one is not able to appreciate the literature that is presented by very intelligent acharyas, in the purport, is it mentioned about Ramanujacharya? Nothing.
He was telling about
Yeah, but yeah, there are so many acharyas, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, so many. And in Gaudiya Vaishnava, we also have so many books which is filled with knowledge. And then there is also a spiritual master who is also giving us, this Jnana Chakshu. Yeah. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakhaya Chakshurun Miltam Gena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Even if these two things we are not able to appreciate, Krishna is saying, as Chaitya Guru, as the Guru inside the heart, still I will give the knowledge so that one can engage in service. Now the question is, do we really need to read books? Do we really need to have a guru? Is that your question? Or?
my question, why Srila Prabhupada tell it like in this form? Because some of us can understand really like that we don't need to read a book, we don't need a guru. Krishna in my heart, and he will help me.
Yeah. To my understanding, Srila Prabhupada wants to say that if at all we do not have access to books, if we do not have access to Guru, then still Krishna inside can help. It's not that if books are there, if Guru is there, let me not take them, but yeah. So it is only exceptionally when these things are not there, then still Krishna is there to help.
And how is this help going on if the person don't take in the guru, for example, or not read in any way? He's engaged, but not going like not taking a shelter from guru.
It's a serious thing. If we are very serious, then we take that step. If we are not so serious, we will just think, okay, let me try for some time, let me wait for some time, let Krishna come. Why some guru is coming? Let Krishna come and take me up. So we are taking a risk. Yeah? Because When a person is coming and telling, hey, please take Krishna consciousness seriously, but if you think, no, 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 let Krishna come. Krishna himself is coming through the Guru. Guru, Krishna is coming in the form of Guru. He is Adi Guru, he is Chaitya Guru, and he is also manifesting in the form of manifested Guru in front. When Guru is coming and telling, and if you say, hey, no, you are not my Guru, so yeah, we are missing the bus. The bus is coming, it's coming and stopping, and I say, hey, this bus is not my bus. Yeah, with the time, yes. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I don't know if there was a last question, but we will take later then. Okay.
He also has a question also.
Then thank you very much.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.